Israel was 15 years old when we first started having the parade. I think that that in itself is a real statement that here was this country that was really barely a teenager, and yet the city of New York and the Jewish community of New York was able to come together and put together a celebration that has only grown and gotten more important and more significant. And I think reminding people that we've been doing this for 50 years is really a piece of what makes New York, after Israel, the most important Jewish community in the world. So the 50th anniversary is a really important milestone, but I would first talk about when it was the 50th anniversary of the State of Israel, because it happens that that year I was asked to be the chair for the UJ Federation of our participation in the parade. And the fact is, it was the first time I got to ride on a float ever for any parade. And for me, that moment of getting to climb up on that float and march and have the float get pulled up Fifth Avenue. And it was, for a pretty cynical, sophisticated New Yorker, it was an incredibly emotional moment. I actually was quite surprised, and even talking about it, I get a little emotional. 3 years ago, the Jewish Communal Fund was asked if we would help with the parade, and we were able to contribute to the finances of the parade, and as a result, we got our own float. So I think the fact that the Jewish Communal Fund was able to get some of our staff people who aren't Jewish, who really wanted to be on that float, is really an important statement, because it's really about who we are, not just as New York Jews, but as part of the New York community and what that means. The theme of this year's parade is Together on Fifth, and I think it's really important that we all take a moment and think about what that means. Together, all of us, the entire depth and breadth and diversity of the New York Jewish community, those of us who are observant, those of us who are not, people who live in the outer boroughs and people who live in Manhattan, people whose politics are right and left and center and who have no politics, people who care passionately about Israel no matter where they come from. The parade represents all of those people. And to me, that's what Together on Fifth means. So please, won't you all come and join us? It is really exciting. There are bands, there are kids, there are floats, there are funny people in funny costumes, there's food, there's everything you could possibly want. By the way, before the parade, there's a great run in Central Park. This has become one of the more exciting parts of the parade day activities, because it brings in a whole other part of our community. So join us for the run, join us for the parade, and be part together of all of us on Fifth Avenue. Hope to see you there.